Today we will be going over the proper use of blockout and fill. Mick, for the sake of this video, we need pinholes. What are the problems that cause pinholes?
Well, the hard part is making pinholes because that's the one thing I try not to do.
Okay, but we're going to give it a try. Let's make some
pinholes is going to be caused by contamination in your shop. It can be caused by a positive that has got dirt on it. It can be caused by the exposure unit having dirt on it. And it can be caused by something on the mesh.
Okay, like the grease from my hands.
Yeah, quit touching that.
Okay. All right, well, let's do this. Let's go ahead and pour some Chroma Blue in here. We want to simulate pinholes.
Okay.
We need pinholes, right?
Okay.
So tell us what you did here.
Well, in real world, the last thing you want to do is have pinholes, but the fact is they are there. I mean, you're going to have dust and dirt everywhere you go. I don't care how clean the shop is, there's going to be dust somewhere, either falling from your hair, from your shirt, from whatever. Dust is going to get on your screen, or dirt is going to get on your screen, and it is going to cause a problem. I have tried to make it worst case scenario right now. By the way, I hate making a bad screen. It's just against my nature to make a bad screen. But I'm trying on this. I am trying. So what I did is I put a lot of things on this screen, hopefully so that I can create some pinholes. So what I did here is I just sort of messed up a positive as best I could. I put a piece of tape here to cover up on the positive, multiple pieces of tape on the positive up here. By the way, every time you add tape on top of tape on top of tape, you are now blocking more and more UV in those spots. And here I put a piece of tape. I actually put this on a carpet. So I got, who knows, sand, dirt, whatever on this piece of tape. By the way, if you want to eliminate pinholes, one of the easier ways is do a proper exposure. Anytime you underexpose a screen, you are increasing the chance of getting pinholes. So let's expose this one.
Let's do it.
The screen is now dried, and the important thing now is to check it over for pinholes.
Okay.
Now when I'm blocking out, first thing you want to do is block out the image area first. So if you see any pinholes, do those first. You don't want to do that last and you got blackout all over the place. You end up with blackout all over your body. So I just take a little dab here, touch it, and then smooth it out, cover it up. There. That's now taken care of. Now what I'm going to do is block out the entire area because I have all sorts of pinholes here. If I don't catch those during printing, I'll print those.
So this is resistant to which inks?
Well, let's put it this way. This blockout does not work for water-based inks. If it's water-based, it's not going to work. Any other kind of ink, it'll work just fine.
So you're printing water-based, what do you do?
If you're printing water-based, instead of using blockout, use the actual emulsion itself. And then you have to re-expose it. And now I'm going to block out the area here. Get some cardboard.
Okay, so the blockout, the advantage over tape.
Well, the advantage over tape, number one, blockout's a lot cheaper. So, get the top off, go. Looking pretty good. Now, what a lot of people will do is they'll have this open area here and they'll actually put blockout over this because they know during printing they might get a pinhole and they're worried about it. But the fact is, if you put too much blockout on there, it actually starts to absorb moisture, and moisture and stencils start to cause a problem. So as you're printing, you may actually get more pinholes because you're using so much blockout. So I only block out what's needed. Dries really fast, and now you're ready for the next step, which is turning it around and taping off your edges and then putting it on the press, and away you go.
Thank you, Mick, for going over the proper use of ChromaFill Red. We also have ChromaFill Blue. The obvious difference being the color, but also ChromaFill Blue is higher in viscosity. So for really coarse meshes like 110 or more coarse, look to the blue. Both these products are part of ChromaLine's integrated screen chemistry. For more information on our line of integrated screen chemistry, please go to chromaline.com and print with confidence.